Greetings, everybody. This is Sabin Dimitrov, aka Dinsville the Astrowolf, and it is a pleasure to have you guys here for my next video. So, the game just released a couple different things, and I'm going to tell you guys about these as expediently as possible. Well, farts. Okay, so anyway, there was a in-game update where they first added a new commander called Popolion. Popolion. Or how the heck you want to say that. They are a heavily defensive commander. And that means I can actually use her for my airships with my tier 11 airships. So if I, ever need a commander that's really defensive, she might be able to be useful. So her skills would be Popolion's fight back. Popolion's fight back. Infantry 44%, chance to trigger before an action. All allied troops gain the defense stat last for 1 round. Dodge rate increases by 4% after dodging enemy normal attacks in this state. All enemies will be dealt damage equal to 1% of the target's HP. Damage dealt this way cannot exceed 1000% of normal attack damage. The defense state can be cleared. Okay. So Sister Wolf can mess them up. And then the sacrifice is passive. The elimination of any allied infantry slots will recover HP to the rest of allied troops. So that's kind of a cool one. So it's an interesting idea, but I don't think I'd ever use her. If anything, I'd probably use Oilera or Orlaria. So yeah, she's a heavy defense commander, so I might work with her. But the nice thing, though, is that since my airships are getting stronger and stronger and much more powerful, we are going to be able to do a lot more. And then the other update was like skills and other things will be able to will be able to work. And other types of things. I forget exactly what that update was, but yeah. And then, as you guys can see in my inventory, I have 3 Quantum Crystals A and 2 Quantum Crystals S. And what we are going to do is that we're going to go over here and use these bad boys. So use that bad boy. We're now level 8. Use that bad boy. Oop. Oh, okay, weird. Okay, so it just uses all of them at once. So we are level 9, which is awesome. But we're going to have to get ourselves to level 50 first before we can really start investing in some good stuff. But, so we right now have 50 points to be able to, wait. Modification Alu and modification points. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, so yeah, we have some more of these things saved up, so that's awesome for us. And like I said, I want to try to get ourselves to this one here, because I really want to boost this one as far as possible. Because, yeah. Unfortunately, I can't reset any of these, which sucks, so, oh well. But the good thing, though, is that we are slowly building up more resources and amazing things like that. So, what I can actually start doing is saving up resources for this kind of stuff. Because once we get these 2 things completely maxed out, we're going to have our airship research 100% cleared. We don't need to get any ethereals, and we don't need to get any mirages. Those are not, we don't really ever have to deal with any of those. So yeah, we already have almost enough to already get the Mirage, but we probably aren't ever really going to need those. And the Ethereals, we don't really have any high attack commanders that would actually be able to run that. So Vega is kind of our attack commander, and we're kind of building up into him. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked. And if you guys can take a look, Vega is 157,232. Sister Wolf is 19,999. Orochi is 2,153,839. Dragon Slayer is 4,500, and Rogers is 4,500. And if I can get Orlaria, we can have another defense commander, which means I might get rid of Dragon Slayer and use Orlaria, because if we can get like three massive defense commanders for airships, we're going to just rock the town. Now, I'm gonna, I'm gonna keep, Menderbot on Rogers, because he has his abilities and skills to allow him to be able to grow and be able to have the good defense. But because we don't have uh another rebel, and we're probably going to try to use them. Then we're gonna probably want to do AI 1, because that's the second most advanced you know the second strongest one for our stuff. But yeah, yeah, we have some pretty strong stuff set up, and if we can get two more of these Aldebarans, get ourselves another Antares, and then actually I think we already have an Antares, don't we? Yeah, we are running a Magres right now. Yeah, so we only have one Antares right now, but we can go ahead and maybe try to get another one. This one does give us a lot of health points and resistance weaken effect. Uh, give me a quick second. This one also gives us a lot more defense. So we might have to go the health points route, because the health points will help Orochi have a lot better chance at survival. Um, and we are going to want to try to get maybe you know that special skill, the sculptor. So yeah, so to help make up for Roger's little bit less survivability, we're going to be trying to get Sculptor, Menderbot, and a couple other things maxed out on him, and he's going to be set. So he's going to once we get Vega to maybe 220k, Vega doesn't need to be giant. But, having another strong defense commander might be a good way to go. And what I might do is transfer leadership from Vega over to Rogers for a while and see how two defense commanders go. Because, yeah, our defense commanders do a lot of good work at holding back the enemies. So this would be a good way to kind of, help us remain effective on the battlefield. And we do have a lot of gems and a lot of stones unlocked as well. I'm going to show you guys that too. Where are those stupid little stones? Yeah, so we have one spirit stone and one geist stone. And we can probably get a lot more of these pretty darn quickly. So, yeah, if we can go ahead and keep unlocking stuff, we might go ahead and do that. I'll ask my guild and see what they think, because Vega does hit pretty freaking hard. But what would clear out enemies better and more effectively would be good commanders that can, utilize survivability. So I'll ask them and see what they think. The good thing is that all the commanders that I need are all rank S, so I can move leadership from one to the other pretty effectively and not have to worry about any repercussions. The only problem is that I would have to save up these bad boys right here and get a couple of these smart transfer chips, and that will allow us to do stuff like that. But yeah, so we now have this to level 9, which is awesome. And I'm going to keep saving up my stuff so that way we can just beef our way through this with no trouble and be pretty much done and taken care of. Because if we can get this stuff, strategy upped pretty well, then we can go ahead and work on the rest of the stuff. Because level 50 is the biggest key component that we want to get. And then skills, training speed. Increase commander skill, training speed. That'd be a good one to get a set of as well. We don't really care for that one too much. We don't really care for... Ooh. Marching speed. That's a good one. We do care about this one. That's also a really good one. We want to get arc flight speed. That's a really good one. We want to get black hole crafting time. Don't really care too much about that one. Don't really care too much about that one. That's a really good one. Ooh, that's a nice one. That'd help us a lot on that. Garrison damage taken. Okay, that's a good one, because that could help out the rest of our people that are trying to defend me. Actually, that's actually a pretty decent one. That's not bad. You'll not be plundered for 2 hours. I like that one. That's also a good one to get. Don't really care for that one. But luckily for us, because we're going to have so much stuff saved up by this time, we can just clear this out nice and quick. I mean, we can get that one. Then we want to start working on battle. Development is something we don't really need to worry about and don't really care about too much. So we're just going to work on getting strategy set up first and battle, and then we're going to see how we can get our way through this. But yeah, we are going to have a lot of stuff saved up and ready to go. So I'm really stoked about that. Yeah, and then like I said, because I've saved up some extra money, I was able to get some more of these special quantum crystals and good things like that. I'm not going to be able to get to this because this is just completely outrageous. I don't have to buy 180 packs, or no, I have to buy like I think it's I have to buy a lot of packs, and I'm not going to do that. So, yeah, that's just outrageous. Expecting us to pay this exorbitant amount of money for this garbage? No, thanks. But, yeah, so we got, the basic stuff needed. Yeah, and we're looking good. I killed a whole bunch of monsters, which is also good. So we have 671,746 gold. So that's also really good. I'm gonna, try to get in touch with, like, my, actually, let me... Hey Kirby, comma, can I ask you a question? Question mark. Oh, I hate this phone. I would be jelly too. I don't have access to full guild questions yet, messaging yet, so I'm gonna need to find a way to get access to the guild. Hey, my friend, I have two questions, period. Do you think I should take my leadership from my Vega and put it in Roger so that way I have two defense commanders, or should I just keep one defense and one attack? Question mark. Second, where is our guild chat? Question mark. Our new one for Discord? Question mark. And then he should answer my questions momentarily. But yeah, very happy about that. By the way, guys, I wanted to show you how my Orochi does. Like I said, we almost have one full slot of our soldiers back, so I can show you. Yeah, so as you guys can see, that's a really good heavy attack that we did. And we lost no soldiers, and now we can get another 40,000 gold ready to go once we get to the 24 and 25 levels. So that's pretty freaking cool if you ask me. And that means we will be at 700,000 gold. That is a lot. And like I said, I had some coupons, so that brought these down to a much cheaper price. So, you know, that's another 100k each time you get one of those packs, as well as, I think it's like certain like feed, yeah, like these. You also get some extra gold here as well, so, you know, that's pretty freaking good if you ask me. So, yeah. So I'm super happy about that, and, yeah, that's a funny thing. I started off playing this game, when I was younger, doing attack commanders and just kind of seeing how well I could deal with those. And I do have a phenomenal build for my Vega set up and ready to go. But what I should do is try to get maybe Broken Fortress for my Vega, because that would allow him to be able to survive hits from enemies. So even if they have, their three-piece slot, that would be a good idea to go, because these Titans are useful, but having that Broken Fortress would be very effective at keeping Vega alive and still being able to allow him to hit hard. Ooh. Let's just go ahead and get this done right now. There we go. So now we have this bad boy. Ooh, 56%. That's not too shabby. That's not bad at all.
What do you want today?
Because a Titan... Yeah, 56% is not horrible. So what I probably won't want to do is try to see 289 or 296. But yeah, so, we got some good stuff set up. Sorry about that. My brain's kind of traveling here, guys. But yeah, so I'm pretty stoked, that we got some of this really good stuff set up. Don't really see too many things I want from this. I'm not gonna, go crazy over it. Like I said, our sister wolf is rank S, and that's one of the big things that we really needed for her to be, so that way she can hit much harder. And Yeah, I guess really the only thing I would ever want is maybe like uh more Orochi metal, so that way my commanders can hit harder. Yep. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm very happy with how well we have done so far. Like I said, once the next Oop, give me a quick second, guys. All right, so he said that it's probably a good idea to just keep um one defense and one attack because it would keep my options open. My Vega does hit really hard when things do match up for him, and he does have a lot of things in the ability skills and stuff. So, woo, I'm about to have a brain stroke, I swear. So yeah, we are looking very good on that. Um, yeah, we have all these completely maxed out. Everything's all set. Um, yeah. Um, yeah, we don't really need everything. We don't really need anything else as at the moment. Um, I'm still going to try to get a couple more outer barons for uh uh Rogers, because we have enough of these set up, and then we can just go ahead and try to get some more of the eternal barriers, and we should be set. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I don't think we can get any from this event. Yeah, they don't have those available. So what I might have to do is maybe try to get myself some of these, because this one will have eternal barrier. So if we can get a couple of these, then we should be pretty well set up. So yeah, we can go ahead and get two of these each event, and we will be on the road to getting those up and ready to go. Because unfortunately, we don't have any eternal barriers at our disposal, and we can't craft them. What we can do, however, is go to things like this and just buy them as well. So we can get three straight away, and we'll be set. Um, and on top of that, I'll be happy to say that we also have um, 37 of these so far. So what we can do is just start slowly working our way to, 263 Aldebarans, and we should be set. So yeah, 163 three of those later, and we will be up and running. Give me a second. Looks like this guy knows me. So I mean, that's pretty cool. Is that JD? Okay, good. That's JD. I was a little afraid that his name was something else. So, woo. But yeah, I guess my presence is known a bit more on than I thought. On Ark of War. So I mean, that's pretty cool. I'm flattered. Um, I've only had like maybe like a couple people try to troll me, but overall the channel has done very very well with very little drama. That's cool, man. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad that you know about me, period. I hope that you enjoy my content, period. I do my best to be intuitive. No, not intuitive. What's that term, Good at explaining things. There you go. But yeah, so I should be receiving a message shortly. Here we go. And yeah, so now then we're going to be all set. So I'm pretty stoked with that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the video because I'm starting to travel here. But yeah, I appreciate every single one of you guys being here for this video. I wanted to give you guys a few quick updates on what I am working on. We are close to getting some really awesome stuff set up. I don't know how big an attack commander should be. I guess technically it should be as big as possible so it hits the hardest, but I'm trying to see, what uh you know I can invite you to Discord. Unfortunately, permission won't allow it. I'll ask Fire to invite you. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Good stuff, my friend Pierre. No trouble, Pierre. But yeah, always remember to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Hit that notification bell, and yeah, just let other people know about my content because I would love for the Wolfpack to continue to grow. It's not the channel wouldn't be here without you amazing guys. We have like almost 700 subscribers, which is pretty freaking cool. Sorry, Wolfpack members, not subscribers. So yeah, I think that's pretty darn cool. And also take a look at the membership program. That way you guys can support the channel passively and have like small installments each month maybe, so that way the channel can grow. But yeah, very happy with how well things are going so far. And yeah, the channel is slowly growing, the Wolfpack is slowly getting stronger, and yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that. But anyway, you guys stay awesome, and always remember, God bless. And yeah, oh, I forgot to also tell you guys, we are in the Kasaton event right now, and yeah, we got some crazy stuff going right now. We're all just kind of here, and there's like this like one little guy right over here, just doing his own little thing, which is funny. For our Kasaton event, we have 1347, 1245, 869, 1438, 780. Wow, we're gonna have EXE with us. Crazy. 1692, 1439, and 1267. So yeah, that's going to be something else, I'll tell ya. Yeah, last time I got all my soldiers just murdered, but we were able to max out all this stuff. Max out that, max out this, max out this, max out all the food and parts. Like we kind of maxed out everything. So, I mean that was like one good thing is that we now have more than we can possibly use of the wormhole crystals. We got a fart ton of meta energy and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, that's pretty freaking cool. Meta energy, meta crystals, like we maxed out most of the stuff here. So, I mean, even though we kind of got our butt blasted there, I'm still happy that we did as well as we did. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Yeah, we want to help our guild. This is one of the few times they can go ahead and use these. There we go. And then, like I said, we also have these little events here as well. Feel free to pause the video if you guys want to take a look at all the things here. I've done explanations before on this as well, but if you guys do want me to do an in-depth understanding of of this event and all the things that are going on inside it, let me know and I will go ahead and do that. But yeah, we are now a lot more set up on that. Happy with that, looking good. Go ahead and grab that. And yeah, so hopefully I will be able to be useful to my team, to the guild, and hopefully we can kick butt and to do well. And yeah, so I'm pretty happy with that. And yeah, your voice is very nice to listen to. You have a good voice for you too, my friend. Oh, that's really kind of you. Thank you, JD. That's super kind of you to say, my friend, period. I appreciate that, period. That means a lot to hear, period. I've been trying to get more into voice work, but I have no idea where to even start, LL. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty freaking cool. So yeah, like I've said, we got some awesome stuff set up and underway. We have 4,206 of these bad boys set up. So yeah, all we have to do is just kind of wait and see what's next, and yeah, we'll be all taken care of. But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys on the next video. You guys stay awesome, and always remember, God bless.